Good morning and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be using a look with this Tinkerbell eyeshadow palette by Colourpop. And I also have the 3 Super Shock shadows. I don't know what look I'm going to do today. The norm, I'm getting ready for work. But those are the only items I purchased, which is the palette and the Super Shock shadows. I did not purchase anything else from the collection. I did do a look over the weekend that I need to post. I'm just having difficulties with my uploading again. I gotta figure out what's going on with some videos that upload and some videos that do not upload. But again, this is what the palette looks like. Pretty green, mauve colors in this palette. So let's just dive into it and see what we can come up with to go to work. And I did prime my eyes with my Born This Way concealer in the shade Shortbread. This is what it looks like. And let me see if I can put you guys in a little bit closer so we can see. Okay. I don't know what color I want to use this morning, but let's just try to figure it out. So I'm going with this Morphe 505. It's just a fluffy brush. And let's go in with the shade. Let's do Awake. The deeper green, the last shade in the palette on the last row. And we're going to blend it right in our outer V. And just a little bit up in our crease. And we're just blending in light circular motions. Because my base is still wet. I did not set my concealer on my lid. And I'm just applying a little bit at a time, blending in this outer V. And lightly blending in the crease area. And do the same thing for the other eye. And lightly blending in circular motions in this crease area so I can diffuse the harsh line. Okay, I need to add a little bit more to this eye to deepen it up just a little bit more. Fur or something. Let's see. And I'm just blending. And I did not add any more product to my brush. Just making sure this color is blended out well since it's so deep. Okay, so let's just blend out these edges. Okay, so I think we need to apply just a little bit more. Okay, so I think that should do it for now while we go ahead and do some other stuff to the eye. So now I am trying to find my glitter glue, because I did a shop my stash face products and kind of switched out my products, and that video will be opening up today. I'm just trying to use some of the items I pulled out. So I'm going to use this NYX glitter glue and apply a little bit on the back of my hand, 2 little dots, and we're going to place it on the eyelid where there's no shadow. Okay. So now I want to go in with, let's do the shade Neverland. This shade here. Let's pop this shade on. It's a pretty green. We're going to pop this right next to the outer V, going over into the center of the eye. Oh, I'm all out of frame, I'm sorry. That's pretty. I like it. Do the same thing for this eye. This is a pretty green. Really pretty, really pretty. And I like applying shimmers with my finger, unless I'm trying to do like a more precise look with the shimmer shades. I'll use a brush, but a lot of times I'll use my finger. So the next shade we're going to add to the lid, let's go in with Tink, which is this limey green type sparkle shade. Let's add that right into the inner corner where there is no shadow. And this is what it looks like. Really limey. And lightly dab it. I'm going to take a little bit more of that. This is so pretty. I'm going to move it to the center so we can cover it back up with the other shade, just to make sure I get it where, place it where I want it to go on the lid. That is coming together so pretty. I like it. So now we're going to go back in with Neverland and just place it back on that outer V portion, but not going too far into the center of the eye, just so I can add that depth back to this eye look. Now I'm going to go back in with Tink after I clean my fingers, just to make sure I still have that lime on top of the lid. Lime shade looking. It might not be lime, but it looks lime to me. No, I can't see. This is like so pretty. So now I want to go back in with this Morphe brush. I'm not going to add any more product. We're just going to lightly blend the outer V. Add a little depth back to that shimmer shade. And And I'm lightly blending, not barely touching it, just lightly fluffing it. Okay. I think that is coming together beautifully. So now I'm going to go in with my we're going to go with the Sigma. It's just a little flat, fluffy blending brush. And let's go back in with the shade. Let's go in with the middle shade, Pixie Dust. And we're going to apply this shade right in the, leading up, right from the crease, in the corner leading up to the crease area. And lightly blending that right in the crease. And this brightens it up a little bit. And then circular motions, the norm. And make sure this is blended out really good, because you don't want that harshness sitting on your eyelid. This is so coming together so well. Taking the same fluffy brush, I'm just going to blend a little bit more. And just blend everything together in the crease. Okay, so now we're going to take a different brush. We're going to take a more fluffier brush. I was trying to find my Morphe 535, but I do not see it. So we're going to go with this MAC 224 brush. And it's this fluffy brush. And we're going to add, let's add the shade Big Magic. Let's mix it with Second Star. These two shades together. And we're going to apply it right in this, below this brow bone area to transition out these green shades. And just start blending. On the next video that I upload, I will have a full face done in addition to my eyeshadows. I know I've had a couple of comments about my base, so I want to share with you all my full base routine. So in my next video that I record doing an eyeshadow look, which probably will be more than likely tomorrow, I will have my full base in that video recorded. So you all can see, of those of you who are interested in how I apply my products and what products I use for my base. So that is what it's looking like, and I'm liking it. So now I'm just going to take the shade Big Magic by itself and put it more towards the right where the crease area is with this brush without going up to the brow bone. And just stamping it. Okay, so that's coming together like really pretty. And then just blend again. This is like coming together so good. I'm like really impressed. So now I'm going to take my little Sigma brush. We're just going to clean it off. And I just have like a towel that I like to use. Just to me it cleans it really well, like a dark towel. And then it takes all the dry shadow off. Only if you haven't applied with any like Fix Plus or anything like that. Setting spray. And I'm just blending out the shadows, the edges of the shadows. And that has come together so pretty. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and clean up this eye look under the bottom. I'm going to pull you guys in so we can look at the eye look. This is so pretty to me. I really do like this. And when I was looking at the palette, this is not the look I did over the weekend. It's kind of similar, but not exactly like this one. But I was kind of like, what colors can I come up with besides the mauve colors that are wearable to work? Because they look so bold in the palette. They're kind of like real bright. But I like this for work. It's not over the top. It's not too much. It's actually pretty and green and wearable. So I'm liking this. And I like colors to wear to work like a lot. Especially I try to coordinate a lot of times my colors with my outfit. That's just how I be trying to do it sometimes. But I do like to do that. So this is really pretty. Because sometimes you can use colors, in my opinion, and it be too bold for work. But I can say I like this color. It's not too over the top for work. This is the final look of the lid. I do like this. I hope you guys like it. It's really pretty. So we're gonna go off camera, finish the rest of our face, and we'll be back with the final look. Like I said, my next video, I will definitely be uploading my full face, my base, and all of that, so you guys can see how I come up with my full face. And I'll see you guys in a bit. Welcome back, and this is the final look. I love how this green turned out. I really do. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in and give you the rest of the details on how I completed this look. For the eyes, I did not apply any more shadows to the lid, but I did go in with the lower lash line, and I applied the shade Neverland. I applied it from my outer V on my lower lash line at the corner all the way to almost the center. And then I went in with Place Between, which is this pretty mauve shimmer shade, and I placed it from the inner, meeting all the way, almost going over the shade Neverland, kind of crossing each other up. And for the inner corner highlight, I used Small Fairy, which is this gold shade on the top row. This is the final eye look. I love how it turned out. I hope you guys like how it turned out. I love this wearable green, beautiful mauve greenish type. I like it. I think it's really cute. For lashes today, I just popped on some kiss lashes, some wispy lashes, just so I would not take away from the actual eyeshadow look. And then for my face, I actually switched up my foundation this week. I used my Kat Von D in the shade medium neutral, number 65. And then I used my Fit Me setting powder. And I set my face with the Madison's Beer setting spray by Morphe. That is pretty much how I achieve this look. I hope you guys like this look, because I really do like it. I really do like it. My hairs came together this week, because last week it was like tragic for me to get it to the way I wanted it, but I'm loving it this week. So I hope you guys like this video. So let me quit rambling so I can head out the door. But like I said, during my next video, when I film, I'm going to actually film my full face. So you guys will see how I apply my foundation, my contour, my highlight, and bronze, whatever I'm doing that morning. And you guys see how I actually apply my base. And until then, if you have not done so already, please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel and become a part of my YouTube family. Until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.